third floor every day at lunchtime. This is when lunchtime reaches today, you go and eat, okay? Until that lady, you on my bill. When tomorrow comes, tomorrow is what, Saturday? Will you work tomorrow? Okay, even tomorrow you go and eat, okay? What about Monday? Jazir, what about Monday? You work. You will go and eat on Monday as well. But even Tuesday, okay? And Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday. So that is 1 week. You go and eat. Tell her you're on my bill. When you tell her you're on my bill, she gives you even extras. Don't worry. Take her away. No, what are you planning for her now? No. Those seeing me for your very first time, may I see you by show of hands? Your first time to see me. Let for me to see. You don't know me. You thought I'm a celebrity. You're not on TikTok. You have not seen me anywhere on TikTok. You have not seen my clinic anywhere on TikTok. You must have seen me by now, surely. Anyway, for your sake, I want to introduce myself. My name is James Sebugala, and I'm a passionate member with OQATA Wellness Solutions. I was lucky that I was there when the company was commencing, when the CEO got born of the vision. I was one of the first 50 people that got immersed into the vision. And I thank God that whatever we believed and whatever they promised, step by step, we are getting there. Yeah? We are getting there. The company took shape already, and now we are really competing big. People are making big money. Growth is happening. So I really stand here to give you confidence that those that have joined us already, those that have come here to see whether what you are up to is the right cause, I want to give you confidence that you didn't make a mistake. You are on the right track, and step by step, if you keep building, you're going to build incomes, you're going to build wealth, you're going to build assets that you never imagined. The bit about network marketing is that it gives you a life that people out there just dream about. You understand? It is not only network marketing. It's just one of those few industries that people before the age of 25 years, they're already driving and with no pressure. You get the point? They go to fuel stations and they park without looking at the fuel prices. Yeah? And we don't even notice. You get the point? Why? The business has given us that kind of financial muscle. So you are all on the right track. And when you do the business long enough, it's going to expose you to very many things. Again, the time is going to come whereby when you sit with your other colleagues who enjoy network marketing simply, and you have a conversation with them, you're going to realize that there is so much that you know that they don't know. You get the point? But of course, that is going to come from your long-term investment in yourself. When I talk about investment, I mean how much do you know about the business? How much information do you know? How many books have you read about the concept? You get the point? Just when I joined MLM for my very first time, that was 10 years ago, in 2016, on the 2nd of February, when I was a campus student, I promised myself that because I am new to this industry, I am going to do whatever it takes to go to bed wiser than I woke up about network marketing. Can we say that together? Go to bed wiser than you woke up every single day. What on a similar chicken could they work? Where was the chibuzo on today? You get the point? Do network marketing, not as that one gig, you're going to get some money and go and open up a boutique business or something like that. Do it as a career. And if you choose it as a career, it's going to be upon you to make sure that you study the industry, understand the industry, and choose to win big. Okay? There is a difference between joining the business and also choosing to play the big league. Big league, I mean, you choose that every single time there is recognition, you'll be recognized. Every single time you talk about people making big money, you'll be one of them. Every single time they're looking for trainers, you'll be considered because they know how knowledgeable you are about the what? About the industry. You get the point? Those 1 month old and below, put that down for me to see. 1 month old and below in the business. 1 month old and below. 1 month and below. 2 months and below. No, I'm going to say. 1 month old and below. Okay, 3 months and below. What? Put that down for me to see. 3 months and below. Very good. So, you people, the future of this company or the future of the network marketing business is dependent on you. You get the point? Into your consistency, into your hard work and commitments, it is where the future of the company is rooted because you are the new blood. You get the point? But again, challenges, rejection from family and friends. Sometimes they may make you think that they're the ones that are right. Okugamba nti biveemu ogenda okola ebiki ebirala. Lwaki twasigala ng'onoonya omulimu? Lwaki twasigala nga okola wali wa sister wo ku dduuka wali okola? You go and begin a boutique. There's always very many noise around yourself. That sometimes limits your commitment. You get the point? And when you begin to believe the outside world about what they tell you about network marketing, you may end up like them. And when you fail, it will be your responsibility because you chose to listen to them or you chose not to believe in what you were already seeing. The testaments are there. These days you're struggling for parking space. People come early not because they have appointments. People come early because they want to get parking slots. Can you imagine? Parking teacher Amara. Which kind of industry gives you such a kind of problems? Yeah, before I begin my training today, I want to tell you a story of this one guy. His name was Tiger. Now this guy called Tiger, as he was in the jungle, he held an argument with a guy called Hyena. Hyena. Like this? Hyena. Hyena. I mean the hyena in the bush. You have understood it? Very good. That hyena. When the hyena began telling the tiger how the grass is blue. What color is the grass? Very good. The tiger told the hyena that no, the grass is what? Green. Hyena nagamba, no, you can also see with your naked eyes. The grass is blue. So this argument began heating up. Olinga gamba, the grass is blue. The tiger is saying, but also you can't be that kind of dumb to see that unless you're colorblind. But this is pure green. Everyone knows, it is internationally known that the grass is green. If it's not green, then there must be a problem with the grass. But the grass is clearly green. Hyena say the grass is blue. So when this argument was heating up so fast, they went to the king of the jungle. And who is the king of the jungle? Very good. So they went to lion. And then, so the lion was supposed to know who is telling the truth. But again, like hyenas be, even before they reached the king of the jungle at the other far end, he began making noise from this far end that the grass is what? The grass is blue. The grass is blue. Mr. Lion, tell me, is the grass not blue? Is the grass not blue? Tiger is saying the grass is green. Is the grass not blue? And that is the lion say? Yeah, hyena, yes, it is true. The grass is what? The grass is blue. He said, okay, since the grass is blue, Mr. Lion, I want to punish Mr. Tiger. We have very heavy punishment for wasting my time. I've been convincing him all day the grass is blue and he's insisting it is green. Please give him a punishment. And then lion said, in fact, hyena, you are right. Tiger, you have been punished with 3 years of not talking to anyone, of not talking. You're not going to talk for 3 years. And then, of course, the hyena went away, jumping that he had won the argument. The grass is blue, it went jumping away. So Tiger asked Lion, but Mr. Lion, for sure you know, sir, that the grass is green. Why did you punish me instead of punishing hyena? Lion said, I am not punishing you because the grass is what? I'm not punishing you because the grass is blue. In fact, the grass is what? Green. But I'm punishing you because of wasting your time. The whole you tiger. You waste your time and your whole day arguing with the what? That is why I am punishing you. And many of our stories in success are like that. Check it. Oleka abantu abategera byokola biwanda toyegirako ebirane weeyongera mu maaso. Nomala obudde bungi ng'owakanya ategera byoliko. And what happens is they drain your believability, they drain your commitment, they drain your consistency, they make you feel like what you're doing is not it, you understand? And you phase away, and when you phase away and you don't make it still, it's going to be the same people who will tell others, yayingira mitu byamalira obudde bungi. Kyero kyebifunamu yemenamu obudde buki bungi. Naye nga bebakulemesa obifunamu bebakumalira obudde gwamala nabo obudde bungi. Nga twageza kyoliko. That is why we have these morning sessions. I think people don't understand them. That is why we belong to sales. That is why we read books. That is why we have mentors. To keep us believing that's true, the grass is what? Green. Other than because if we miss the morning trainings, if we miss the commitment, if we miss those facts in the sales, we shall end up beginning to believe in the outside noise that is saying the grass is what? The grass is blue. You understand? So commitment. Njala naye bakwogereko nti okoze ebintu n'emyaka 10 nga wetu bikoze. Segede, njala bakwogereko. Nawe mwoka gyovuga wagikola ki? Wajijja mu business eyo gye baagamba mutejja kukola. Nze nyina obuzibu bumu. Nsaba Katonda abayambe mbere obuzibu ng'obwange. Every single time someone tells me I cannot do it, I want to do it 10 times better to show them. I don't want to leave the world winning against me. I can let the world begin an argument about whether or not I am competent, but I'll make sure I will win the argument without being involved. Oshegede. Tajja jigula. Hey, byakya imanja yala mbikole nnyo, ate mbikole sekajanja. Oshegede. But event byali bitufu na binalinjogera. You understand? Do the same thing with yourself. Every single what? Every single day. The business and the company is really going to pay you, and it's going to pay you big. Right now, maybe you are the only right person in your family. I don't have a clicker, Mr. Hassan. Maybe you are the only right person in your what? In your family. You're going to control for me. Even in the clothes. Be serious. Okay, so today we are going to learn about value, and the back a little first page. You hold first page. So we talk about delivering value before you ask for sale. We shall agree that we are in the business of network marketing, and it cannot be marketing enough until there is something to sell. Not so. And now we are lucky that we know that we are selling health what? Health products. You get the point? Why are we very lucky? I always say this and I'm going to repeat it. Lona, this is why you're going to become rich. Because you see this? I always tell people that now there are 3 economies that are ruling. There are three sectors that are ruling economies right now, and they are non-negotiables. And we are also proud to belong to some, to be part of those 3 economies. And the first one is what? Health. Health does not know economy. That is why, as people downtown are saying, Banange Belambi, have you gone downtown? Have you interacted with those guys? They're my friends. Some people. Check it. Tembe yago kukubo, atembe babalikiza maduka gawe, basubula maduka ne batunda kulujja, bali ndaba akeds in Kalu. There's no kind of traffic that used to be there in those days. You know, when you talk to them, they tell you things are what? Guys are draining in loans. But health, when you are selling muscle bone care, the customer will call today and say, hey, kale musauka safi number yonja kudida, bitwe ya bay. Tell you what? A morning will come and they will stay uncomfortable the whole night. What will happen? They will call you. When someone doesn't have money to buy a shirt, they won't buy the shirt. But when someone has nerve pain, what will they do? They will call their children. They will call their children abroad. The people will send money. You don't have a seat, my brother. I'm looking for a seat. There's a seat here. There are seats here. Bags don't sit. Sit, please. So, bagenda kuya buli omu bamusabe because it's an emergency. Someone who feel like a diabetes, okay. You know, one can manga anymore. Satumumeka. Agena kuya John Bosco. Plus himself, wagamba those yasukari yameka. It is a health sector, non-negotiable. When someone is feeling pain, they are in pain. Whether it is lockdown, whether it is what, health knows no economy. Better you take this serious. Check it. Better take this serious. Secondly, Madam Fiona, go to the office. There is my small phone. I'm expecting someone to call on that phone. Some girl abroad sent a sister to pick for her combo. So she may call and she's rich. Make sure there is no missed call. So that is one sector. Second sector, we are in what you call the connected what? Economy. Right now, we shall agree that every sales that are really, about sales right now, they're looking for their presence on social media. You get the point? Presence on social media. No missed call? Very good. presence on social media. They're looking for their presence on social media. Everyone. At first, with these things on social media, we used to think they're for slayers. You remember that time? Right now, you can't be serious enough if you don't have social media presence. Those the good lawyers buying up pages now banonya content about the mukoti bakola content nti omuntu nga bayokana ne bawo amateeka gagamba mbuno they are looking for content, educating the world. What are they doing? They're offering value in the connected economy. Get the point? A musician releases a song, and what he's dying for is to get dances or dance strokes that people can do a challenge with, so they can now flood the internet. When we get Fazari, they begin sagas and rackers to make sure they stay on news up flat. But you get the point? Katifena ne economy to jidimu. Check it. It depends, it determines how far you will go. The sales and what? And marketing. Check it. Everything rides on this. Everything is about sales. Check it. Yes, everything is about sales. Everything is about what? Sales. Presentation. Sales. That is why someone will get this suit is which color? Catchy. And they want to struggle to match the katai seemingly with the shoe. I'm not wasting time. I want to be appealing to my next what? Contact. That is why you paint your lips, and when you get home, you remove the things you painted. Who are you painting them for? Us. We, the public, who are watching. You get the point? Everything is about sales. Packaging and what of that is sales. Everything in the world is about sales. Yes. Otherwise, if you look at how ladies look in the morning when they are home, they put on those big MTN and Arsenal shirts. Don't. When they come out, they want to come out very appealing. Everything is about sales. Right together. And the one who does it better wins the market. I'm thinking, this is a free code, but I'm thinking Splash and Coca-Cola. I'm thinking Splash is a better drink. Who believes so? It's a better drink, right? But Coca-Cola is not leading the market. What's the difference? Sales. Billboards on everywhere. Ya sponsor ninge mipira, ya NPP, sports money, ya beda ku TV, ya gabe motoka, but ninge ipande everywhere. You get the point? So we leave the better drink. It's never about price, no. People market so much sales. You get the point? They market so much until they make the brand a household what? A household name. You get the point? And Laba OQATA, check how we come and amalgamate all these three. Check it. We are doing sales and marketing, predominantly using TikTok and social media, wherever, and also marketing what? Health products. So basically, you can't go wrong. You're going to make a lot of money if you just plug in. So today, my responsibility in the next 15 minutes, the training is almost ended. These things, you have them at the back office. Okay? Here I come with my training in the head. So this one, you have it. So when you understand what I have said, these are easy for you to understand. Oh, check it there. Yes. Now, I'm going to show you why value comes first. Show me. Give me that PowerPoint, all of it. You're saying today's customers are informed and skeptical, so pushing sales too early creates resistance and what? Distraction. And what? Distrust. Very, very important. Providing value builds credibility and positions you as someone who genuinely wants to help. People are more likely to buy from those who they trust and feel understood. Value, fast selling creates long-term relationship rather than one-time transactions. It is true because those days, abantu bagendanga maradi, they'll argue with me that wagendanga, Dr. Musujagudnuma, the doctor does not even talk to you. They ask you for your name, your age, and where you're coming from, and then they shut up. They put a thermometer like this in your armpit, they leave you there, and pretend to be busy. They're even always not busy, they're even idle. They go and they throw knives and scare you, then they come and remove the casting and like this. Wait, watch out with the walk with you. Now, is it mandatory that all doctors must have bad handwriting? I think it is to confuse the clients. So you don't have to understand what they are writing. So people got tired of that kind of doing things. People want holistic approach. They want value. They want information. You know the point? That is why those ladies who used to sell Trimpton, you saw them in the first place. Even Madame Gabi was one of them. It was as simple as come in the camera, show the waist, show bichi, and pop by. These days, not anymore. I see her reading books about vestigial fats. What? She even went to China, she sent someone in China to buy for her pieces of fat and pieces of muscle. It's more value giving. Do you understand fats? Do you understand what more information is there apart from showing me your waist? That is where the money is now. When you put a video on TikTok, it's not about them watching your video. That is why many people are calling you and then no one is buying. What you're failing is, you're failing to connect bidiri wako pia mu video ye dakikemu. Bikulemye o connecting ku value wanonga kutakubye simu. You think about nakulalie oyinaka nakasale akalongo sekyenda. Waganje kameka mukaganya kale kandetere ebigenda bigwawo. Nakuwa bena kada wakasane ogamba kolon detox ye mama nja akumanya olubuto lukusumbwa lutya kibuzo timpulira utumbira amazo kulya. I get some gas in the stomach. I sometimes I even have acid reflux. Sometimes nemba okulya mpitanga renyola ha ezandibalusa ate ziluma bwezityo ate so ku stage yo ngobu yowulira wobuzigaja zandifuka cancer kwangu olaba ogenze mbibita ulcer video wagikoze atoga bya information. Naye tokuyamba bulungi togenda twako nkoka wonyamabwa oba kalimu basilas ko wajulani akola atya naye wanbade wetaaga ne kano akabalansinga acid. So to be bisatu, sometimes why people don't get relief in ulcers because they do one of the three. One, if they kill the wound, if they cure the wounds, they don't balance acids. If they balance acids, they don't kill H. pylori. So the real journey of treating ulcers is one, we kill the H. pylori, cure the wounds, and also balance the acids so that tomorrow we don't have what? An environment good. We don't have a favorable environment for H. pylori again. You give a holistic value kind of approach. Before omuntu adatimye colon end up selling a liver care, a fighter and the colon 375,000. Second, that is my ulcers combo 375,000. A value. Customers are informed. I pity you who goes to someone's video, you copy nav and reproduce. Copy nav and reproduce, but go and read. You said I was explaining to some of my one of my leaders in the office there. Nangamba wakola post. Ebitungo imanyi ne mugamba munange nze ntwala obudde ne nsome ebintu bino. Sagala muntu alete report yonna kubanga these guys get the x-rays or the MRI scans in the hospitals of their backs and what of you. Doctors don't explain to them. Baba bintu byabwe nabo babidagala. Kati yakwe banko ne chifananyi no musata yanchi yangamba ngabikusuulira. Gwako pye copy video. Kalula maso. Toyina kyogattako. They will not buy from you. You have no value. Read these things. Learn how to interpret these things. Go so to results no nyonyola. Get the point. Give value. Because again, sometimes in most cases, these people that have been announcing their condition for 5 years, most of the medications they have used, they know. So from whatever they know, that is where you must start from. You must know everything they know and even more that they don't know to win the sale, because the customer of today is informed. They are skeptical, and these don't sales people. As a confident business person, I'm sorry, get so but them will have a take on your bulungi. Never they are the sim. That means that's what Kuyange now who gives the best value is the one who wins the sale of today. Real point. So when you provide value, you build credibility. Please now. Hello, are we learning? Hey, make sure you are learning. Value differentiates you from your competitors, who focus only on what? On closing deals quickly. Yeah? It's not about price anymore. When someone is making a commitment to buy, they follow this triangle. And I am counting. I have told you 2 triangles and 2 pie charts. Let me teach you another triangle to make them 3 triangles. Value. Value. Here is what you call trust. And here there is what you call price. Should get it? And that's what the customers of today follow when they're making purchase decisions. You get the point? Is it valuable? Check it there. Does the price match the value? And can I trust you? Can I trust what you're saying? What makes them trust what you're saying is the confidence you say, is the confidence you use to share the value, the support points like the evidence and the testimonies. The language you use creates that kind of bond and trust. Check it there, for example. The people that are buying Alsa combos from us, combos of 375, have used Bujedi cans of 50K before. Check it there. How are they confident to pay 375? It's because of this. Why will someone say, eventually you pay? It is because you are dodging the explanation that gives them value. Check it there. Wagenda mudwairo bamwa panado mungi kunusu 12 gomugamba oyine daga obweka asatu wantwalo mukaga wamikwalo 8 sina mukaga nya 8 alanga omubba daga nto mubba. That holistic approach of explaining what is in there, how it is packed and what of you, and why is this different from what they have taken before. That's what makes it cheap. I've been seen people who refuse to buy from you your 2 products of 220,000, and they buy from another person a combo of 600,000. Value. Value must match the what? The price. Value must match the price. People know that Mercedes-Benz cars, their spare parts are expensive. They know that they're delicate cars. We know. But we still drive them. Today in the morning, I drove my wife's Subaru. She was going somewhere. I left my car here yesterday, so she brought me. I was the one driving. And I told her, avuga bisubaru bakikola bacha nga kiganya okunyumira wemba mu benzi mpulira nga ndi safe mpulira nga ndi steady mpulira nga ndi wakitibwa naye abantu badabanga buli omu. Check it. Value. The guys of this car, that is what they did. They're not even the same. Engeje mpira mugazi engeje kuba mu hampu CM n'eri nze njira bizo ali n'eri mpya n'empira nga njala nnyo eyangera namugambira weesiimye kimoka kyogera kivuga wekka. Value. Byabeeyi tubimanyi. Service siwa mitwala abiri tukimanyi, but kale wagwagwako tugipark ne tuzinomya tuziteekayo. Check it. It's not the price anymore. It is value. You get the point? So be that one person ready to brand yourself that much so that now you can do what? You can offer value before you do what? Focus on the sale. And that is how easy it is going to be. Onfuna. Pretty fair now. How different is your video from other people's? If you're the one listening to yourself, no information you will go over there. Ngatali coherent bulungi. Ngatole ochegede ngatumaina byogera. Go wandi eguzeeko kakasa. Wanje sewo James ne wegulako nolekawo ajjajaba ne ochegede wegulako. Could you have? If the answer is no, then go and do more on that. You get the point? Next, my brother. Very, very important. What does value mean? Show me very fast. Value means solving real problems and what? Or addressing genuine needs of your audience. Value. I'm only going to explain that first point. The rest are obvious. It includes what? Education, guidance, support, and useful what? Insights to help them improve someone's situation. Value is not always about products. It's about what? Impact and transformation. Sharing knowledge freely, builds authority, and what? Positions you as an expert. Banku yesim. Nenye know that you can build. Now, musa ngenda kuja. Sema nyaba consultation one maker. Haya kumpa consultation. Desi mu luvu. Mugambira onti pose consultation. Omusindike ku simu. Kubanga era kyembadde nkola. All these things mbadde nkunyonyola. Nani badde ngamba janku dwaliro nkunyonyola. Ndi kunyonyola. That means already a consultation gyono nyanji kuwadde. Is that consultation zongere kuddagala. Segede kyenfa kukola ki kutereza. Nenga mazo mugamba every capsule I mention, learn this from me, Madam Fiona Nanyonga. This is for you. Every capsule I mention, you mention what its use. That is how people can easily buy amadagala amanyi nagala banga amatono. Ogenda kosa dozi ya buchupa buna. Kulika kama agenda okuyambako okugulawo obutofali bwa magumba. So ati womine daga ije dala kalisha maganya bibenga bisobola okuyingira amagumba. Abantu abasinga bamuze daga lingi nete libakoledde lwaki. Bali midali sigala mu musaayi. So tumala okugulawo obutofali buno bili ebidongo byaffe bigenda oleeta bigenda sobola okuyingira. Ke kacupa akasooka ako kubikagenda kalimu kalisha maganya vitamin D ne zinc. Bigenda oyambako okuzimba buli bu discs obwaggwerera ne bwekiro obugumbo sesetuka. Kale tubuzima nti wapawali nga tubuzi ne buzimbuka bulungi bugenda supportinga buli obugumba already wayi bakochi basesetuka. Obugumba bukendeeze pressure gye buteeka ku nervous system. N'ennyingo zikuluma. Wanga n'ennyingo zikuluma nti ennyingo teziruma n'ezimu katono joga tawo ne joint flex ali mu glucosamine MSM ne turmeric powder bigenda okuyamba okuzimba obubenu obwo. Obubenu ky'essaawa ky'amagumba gabenga gazanyira mu kisaawe kyabwe ekyo bategeekuuba. Alfanyuma, tuletemu erigundi omega 3 yaffe, which is an antioxidant, reversing oxidative stress, amagumba gali atya ku nervous system, then tekemu, then emmere y'amagumba, emmere ya nerve emanyikiddwa, vitamin B complex, alitot of vitamin blend, B1, B6, B12, biri muki, mugundi. Ate bina binange bigenda kubamu, singa, wono ogenda obijje wala, bagenda ko ocupa nga 15, kubanga buli kimu kyenjogeddeko kigenda kwa kacupa kaako. Naye wano, twaligattagatta, okwewala bw'okusaasanya ssente nnyingi. Buno obwonna bwa mitwalo 46. Mubitegeera byensomesa byonna si bituufu lonna mubyoyagala goyinza okwoyina ebikolera tobivaako sigala ng'obikola naawe ojja kujja otwole ki otusomesa. But that is my technique. You get the point? My average phone call with a client lasts not less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes and more. I always want the client to give me more time so I can explain again. When I'm explaining again, I'm cementing my position in their life. When they call you, you will bubble and they'll call me back. Your customers are sending you my videos, I know. Check it. Yes, they are. Check it. That is what we do. People don't buy today because it is not 50,000. But why will someone look for money and call you next week? They won't take it until the week in that tunda. No. How many phone calls have I received this week? And they are promised to buy is what determines whether I'll buy next one, whether I'll make sales next week. You get the point? Because every expression I make, I leave an impact, value. I give them what doctors don't give them. You make my research. Now I'm telling them we came. Wanji? Now I'm telling them we came. Ogenda kuona. Customer akuba msagala mukwata. Abamu doze soke bamala enakuba ya mwezi naye abamu balina okwongera mwezi ogwokubiri kubanga emibiri gikola ki different bodies react differently. Some cells open faster than others. Check it. So oyinza okuba omu kwabo doze bemala oba doze betamala balina okwongerayo. It depends on ekisinga obukulu recovery. Ate omubiri, the body is yours. Wekuba guwona oba oguwulira. So what we care more about is progress. When Mugamba what you care about is progress. When they feel a slight change, they're going to feel the progress. You get the point? Now then, siasa nyala nyo, nemu no mucha nduma, katogenda kongera chino. Second dose. Kisole just delivering value. Educate your audience by sharing tips and stories and helpful information regularly. It's very good. Once in a while, do videos and podcasts just to educate your people. I love people who do those lives and they share information and know that is good. Tell authentic stories and show real what? Real results with relatable experiences. When you have those conversations with people that got well, don't keep them. Can't wait. You get a spot and sit. You get the point? I recall them again. We open them together. I guide them on that. Understand? So they can feel well, can feel better. Authentic stories. I have those conversations. I don't give pressure medicines and I let people begin taking them. Do your reading first. Take the reading first. They take the reading, they send me the reading, and then we begin. When they feel better, they take another reading and send me. We are conversing. So when I'm sharing the next one, I show those stories. This is how they are feeling and they are this happy. Recently, they even commented someone else, their story is also here. Just 1 or 2 stories gives confidence to the what? To the person. This doesn't only mean about, this isn't just about products only. It even comes to the business. Authentic stories. Yeah? Recently, I met this girl at URA. I don't know if she's here yet. I was at URA clearing a few things last time. That is one day before my introduction on Friday. And I was so talking on phone, charger. So I talked to this girl to lend me a charger. When we talked, we began bonding, of course. So what do you do here? Do you do clearance? What of you? Recent contacts. So we began chatting. Then after the function, I chatted her. James, no. I thought we are friends. But really, that soon? That you didn't even invite me. Why am I to invite you on Friday? And so we began talking about what of you. So we agreed to, when I went back the second time, this week, was on Monday? No, last week, Friday, Thursday, I went to UR again, just did something. I called her. Hey, where is she now? I have been around, but then the body to see your house. We do what? I had my package from CG and us to eat it together. Naturally, you, of course, I didn't have it. I should get there. But maybe next time better. Hey, so we said, so when she was passing around here, last Saturday, said, James, told me you work at Voodoo House? Yes. I'm just around. Can I pass by? Actually, I'm going to take I'm in the Cafe Javas. I'm going to take a cup of green tea. Oh, you can push me there. Also, so OQATA. We met there and talked. No pressure, no pitching business. When I was that date, we talked about very many things, including what I do. Hey, I'm doing marketing and I do marketing. There's a Pan-African company that has health products that I market. So you go and looking for clients? No. I use my TikTok. I shared my pages. And this is how I do it. Oh, so you work with Farida Najuko? Yes, you know Farida? That guy is rich. I shared Farida's story. And I know most of Farida's stuff. So I shared a lot about Farida. She's now driving a Mazda. I showed her TikTok. She's living fast. She's living happy. This is a TikTok for her lifestyle. She's living big. This is a TikTok for products. She's making money. Profits. I shared that story. Not mine, Farida's story. I know her. Woman Farida. Yangu zako combo ya weight loss. Good. We chatted and then. No. By the way, you could do this part-time also. You can come in as an affiliate marketer or a partner. It's up to you. Okay. I'm going to post you. Have an apartment, I stay in Chikoni. No worries. I'm not heading that side. Heading in Maki to trim my hair, but I can drop you. See what? No jam. Authentic story. But nango funanga sent in your lifetime black Benz. Buy other cars, but let it be part of you. Next year I'm going to buy a GLE 350D GLE. I don't know what you will do, but I'm going to buy a GLE. Have my life. GLE. It's a beautiful. So basically, we planned that we shall meet someday this week. And she came yesterday but 1. Some of you saw her sitting here. When I came, I realized she was Isaac's OG. She was this girl, what is her name, like a friend here, Sarah's OG from Maryland. So she got comfortable. I showed her the plan. I showed her she's going to come. So I told her we are going to begin to work tomorrow. Make sure you're ready by tomorrow. No pressure. I didn't even follow up. Yesterday I had a few things I was sorting. I was around, but she came. And she left 300,000 with my personal assistant. Because I already built rapport, I built trust, authenticity. She knows I'm not faking it. I am it. Pressure. And she's a friend. But the problem is you invite people here, it's your first time encounter with them, you gave up on prospecting already because you're using TikTok, you meet people out there, you don't tell them anything. You keep quiet in churches, you keep quiet in the banks, you keep quiet in the restaurants, you keep quiet everywhere. Then you look for them on TikTok. And when they come, you sit them out there on the chairs and act like a headmaster or like an interviewer. Sit there until I'm coming, pretending you're busy. Bond with the person. Yeah, that is what sales is all about. Professionalism, but bond. You are busy giving useless hugs to people that are already members. Give them to that prospect of yours. Make them feel comfortable. Tell the master, your responsibility is to soften their hearts as fast as possible, so that by the time they see the presentation, you are at the same page. Are we together? I know kubanga wabirabira ayagala kukolagana naawe olw'omutima omulungi olw'ekisa olw'embeera ennungi gy'omulaze. We don't tour up guests around the office after presentation. That is a stereotype. 30 minutes of presentation, show them around. Tell their people stories. Her name is Olivia. Olivia? Is it your name? Olivia, no so? Her name is Olivia. Did you see me sharing her? Namusanga to the wali, Mr. What happened to the post that time? This is one of our recent members who have joined us. She's doing a progressive program of getting better, and she's doing well. I'm impressed by her journey. So sharing their journeys one after the other. So when you look at business planning already, someone has an idea what it's all about. They are feeling confident in the place they are. But now you bring people in the audience, and then they saw an advert, and then in their mind, the advert they thought it was jobs, even if you didn't mention jobs. They see the presentation with the catching envelopes, waiting for interviews. And then they ask, hello everyone, hi, my name is the presentation. Presentation, I thought interview. The company is a Pan-African company called OQATA WELLNESS SOLUTIONS. I thought you were going to ask me questions about what I'm going to do, about my competence, about my academics, and how much money you pay me. That's what I thought. So nobody audience movie. Most of your guests wake up on the stories, testimonies. I tell you, close-minded. When you begin telling our stories, this is me, James Sebuka. I began this company. 2024, I was struggling with life. Life had boxed me in all corners. I was not doing well. Then this gentleman told me about this company. Now I have joined the company, and now I'll tell you what things are happening. I bought a Mercedes-Benz. My family is living well. I did my introduction. I also gifted my wife a Subaru. And now things are happening. Your guest is thinking we are showing off. And whose problem is it? Your problem. You failed to close the deal before the presentation. You failed to establish authenticity. Check it. Yazze byamirimu omugatagata omuninga abagatanga interview kyamugatagata. You're not authentic. Check it. Akula mu meeting byali mutabimanyi. Time and kigenda kuddako. Brief them. If possible, draw for them this pie chart and explain why they belong here. Read about the cash flow quadrant and explain why they belong here. Edify your meeting and presentation. Let them be ready to see an income opportunity, not a job interview. Where we just want with network like a plan, network stories, guys train themselves. I see Joseph doing a presentation, and the guy is like, he's like a magician coming from Mars, and the audience doesn't give a fuck. Sorry, doesn't care because you sat your guests there without briefing them. Now story and for us, we are excited as the members. Guy are presenting the Bulunji. But it's not about how well you impress us, the members. It's about how the guests get impressed. But who is killing the guest's impression? You, the one who invited them. That is why in a big circle of 20 guests, no one joins. Mama abaje wabo, mu bantu abiri, temwe dynamic twala ata mweta, mama ayise bichebi. Bazina bazemera lwaki authenticity. Are we together? Are we together? Let's finish the training. So, deliver value on social media, post content that teaches and inspires and solves problems of your audience. That's why I told you it is now not about how many products you show us. That thing is faded long ago. People want value, how you explain to them and give them that information. Use videos and live sessions to connect with more personally and build what? Trust. Share testimonies and transformations to demonstrate real life impact. Ask questions and start conversations to understand your audience better. Very, very important. Check it there. What do you do for a living at the moment? Have you been looking for jobs before? Have you been working anywhere? You get the point. How much money could you want to earn per week or per month to make it worth your time? How much money could you be willing to invest in an opportunity that could pay you $3 million per month. Chikuyamba okugeginga engage balowooza newe wokomanga mwogera. Next example is okuwa. You get the point, eh? Very, very important. Read the book the banga chi. Okosiza dagala chi. You're going to be surprised. You're going to bubble with your muscle bone care and joint flex, and then you deliver to the client, and with the package reaches, he says, "Musa, but them ani bianja ulo but them miracle." Babize, why you didn't ask questions? My I'm so I am pedagale ye wande geya. Na imba dena tikole namba yango jabe sembia 5 lusamba 5 nti yeli ku WhatsApp binsi dikirembilabe. Simala kwogera ngabitekako. Kosi cha ichikuluma na mugamba ina navu no mugongo bichi yampa bino. Yampa joint flex ne muscle bone care. Dagala ino sibidunji na ye onyali tandikira wano no likwata boti. Joint flex muscle bone was supposed to be the second package after using respiratory. Ne ate bijanja banavu bijanja jaita navu kuluma so wali no kuna kushino. Ne obaguwa musumbu no mugamba tena sente. Oba bagaininga nnyo. Na kwaki? Na kuyiza bya yakuyiza. Anti yangamba nasaida ko nampa dozen nganga jinso bati sina olimi okusala ko sidukola afazali ononya se no fune kintu kigendo kwaki okolera nga kijjudde other than giving you so if someone sends money for another package of 612,000 ngalewa muguza tubizemu ninga tubizemu bulala. You understand? Because we took time to understand, to ask questions, to converse and know the person better. Are we together? Very good. How to apply this daily? Story, start each day by identifying how you can help at least one person meaningfully. That is very important. Eh? This should be one of your goals. So that you are there to give impact, not only doing sales. Follow up with prospects by offering additional insights rather than pushing a sell additional insights. Check it there. Mama jeba the counts. Wali wankubira ko uli ka pressure kuiste. Hanka dagala mnanga ka pressure kuisa atia. Achokola no nafuna sente zachi za dagala kola boti ne boti. Funa chizale chigando nyoko glass mu kumasha na kaongezi. So funa chenya cha boyo no chitoko sabu nonyo akogo. So you give information. Some of these things they may not even do. Some of those things are even complex to do, to look for. But when you do that, someone feels that you are doing what? You're offering additional insights. It's not just about the money. It's not just about selling products to what? To them. You get the point. Provide solutions, information in your what? Your product. Or business opportunity. Solutions fast. Check it there. Twino soka tukola chino. Tugenda chikola bwetu. Check it there. Ate sobola kujjanja basukali nga tusobola kujjanja bujjanja bisukali. Twango badde omujjanja bibanga ndi. Bwe weewunya lwaki you began by using metformin of 500 milligrams. Now they put you at 1,000 milligrams. Now you're doing 2,000 milligrams. How ugayala ogenda kudda kupisa insulin. Oza lwaki singa abamujjanja ate baki bongera kugwamage. Kubanga teri asobola kujjanja olugendo lwa sukali. Nataguddewo cell windows zino. Sukali ave musayingiro to fight teri. So you offer information, you offer a solution before you suggest a product. Kati musawo onkoze ntya. Awo. Weshegedde. Kati musawo onkoze ntya. Tugenda sawa tugulawo butaffaali. Then tufune empeke empowering pancreas. We powering pancreas egenda kusobola okuzaala insulin amala. Bw'ezaala insulin amala, ogenda kuba obona okuwangalira ku budagala paka justifying and giving value for a product. Check it. Kati insulin oyo agenda okusindika sukali oli mu tofali bwe twaguddewo edda. You give them a recovery process. That's what we call a holistic approach. You get the point, eh? Hello? Very good. Thank you so much. And with that, when and how do you ask for sale? Of course, you introduce your product naturally after having a clear what? Value provided. Connect your offer directly to the problem you have already helped them to address. Very important. Use soft, confident language that invites rather than what? Pressures the prospect. You don't pressure prospects. Inside, invite them over on the journey. People can join you without forcing them to join. People can join you without giving them 1 hour of pressing them. Check it. When you have people who join the business against their will, they'll always quit so fast. You get the point. But build that rapport. This business is going to stay for a very long time. And you're building it step by step, building it right. Position your product as a logical what? Next step, not as a first decision. Lifena, This also comes to the plan. Let it be your next logical step they're going to do, not as a first business idea. Some of them are even pushed to leave their 50,000 by force nagamba kankaleke omusajja ante. Omunyizo. Let me tell you something. Share the story. So you hold them ransom until they cough 50K. When they go, they block you. They don't come back. You force them. You harass them. Yeah? Yes, very good. In conclusion, success in network marketing comes from what? Trust, non-pressure or agency. Check it. Trust. Check it. You're also saying delivering value consistently builds a strong personal brand and reputation. And you're also saying people buy from those who genuinely care and consistently show up. Very, very important. So it's about how well you build the confidence. You build confidence in your what? In your customers, in your prospects. How long are you going to build? You give yourself a chance. But then following a banger, then it means they saw you for over 1 month. Over damage. No mechani, no mecha Dr. Rechonga somesa. Not take enough damage. No zenga somesa. Not take enough damage. Dr. Shona komao. No go kusatu. So she gains a repeatable, consistent brand. So with that time when it hits the patient hard, she will call that number. She has always been what? Seeing. You get the point? Very, very important. That is why it's always better to get a brand. Very important. Abasinga abakugulako baba labe video nga 3 oba 4 ez'abantu abalala. Ne wabawo ebadde dingana over and over what? Over and over again. So adopt a long-term mindset where relationships matter more than quick what? Quick sales. Focus on helping others win and your results will automatically do what? Flow. Focus on others win. Make others win. And let's go back and learn network marketing. They are uplines of champions who are new. If you have a downline that is how many months? 3 months and below. It's good to record videos and they make sales. You get the point. But tell you what, you don't want to build a team of people that cannot do what you do. Business and network marketing. It was hard. It was not luck. The point it was hard. These days it is easy. That even your upline does not know the techniques of going viral. He doesn't know. Doesn't know. Yes. One account, one person joins the business, they open up an account, and their video tomorrow is viral. And customers are calling, even before they learn what to explain. Not so. Then an expert is all science, videos stop at 1 they give traffic lights. They don't exceed the lazy gun. And there is no one who knows why. You can't apply in Katinkoze, Nananga Daba, Yoko, Nananga, Nanga, Samaritan like a zita. I mean, the Mamma Nakunyanga posting, postinga, Ngatamble. Never when our Nakumana, no young posting and again it out. Nanga Siman. Sijakuli Banti money. We were Zivu Sanjis, you know. People making money with no skill and it's dangerous. Check it, because your upline will keep you because they are skilled, but you will not keep another person. And then you will lose the true meaning of network marketing, which lies in what? Leverage. You are not doing network marketing until you have a team you're working with. And I repeat that. Check it. You are not doing network marketing until you have a team you're working with. You are selling 1,000 CVs. How many people in your team are selling 500? And those people cannot just bring themselves. You have to go through the steps. You will prospect them, you will invite them, you will present to them, you will close the deals, you will follow up on them. That is network marketing. The rest of whatever you're doing is secondary. You get the point? Yes, you can sell and make 10 million in profits. It is possible. But tell you what, it's not easy to make 40 of Hamson in profits. It's not very easy. What about when you are sick? What about when you are away? What about when you have gone for a trip? What will happen? You have no team. It's like you are as good as that one running a what? A retail shop, a kiosk somewhere, a mobile money business. Understand? Please let's focus on leverage. The good things are going to come. The sales you are going to make, the customers will come, but none of you is busy to an extent of not building a network. Tonimba. Esawa bili munyago zikola muchi. Take your video. Madam Rachel Nambia Namba Muno, video we suke that chikebili, Obokozechi, Obolanda Zenyo. People on TikTok don't have out of time to see videos of 5 minutes. That's what she told me. Let me say, you're recording a video of 3 minutes and you want to post 3 videos a day. 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is what? 9. That means you're going to record videos of 9 minutes. Let's say they were edited. Let's make them 12 minutes. Let's say you're taking some time organizing yourself and out of view. So basically, averagely, it takes you 20 minutes maximum. Because I think by the time you sit in the camera, you have your content ready. Or try that you can really or call a video set maximum. Neshuwa that you can kumi ozi editinga. Take a kafana nyiko la kutia baby chonga mbikola. That means ukuza kita chika satu. Echida kukola chi kulinda bakasoma bakube simu. So chili kacha wudo la bukola mochi. Bakubye simu basavinze. Chikubede konga video mazo postinga genda ku TikTok prospect Facebook prospect take a message. What if I showed you our way? Put another video for prospecting. Begin to talk to a long time friend. Talk to an OB. Check it. The guy I brought was Isaac's OG from Maryland. Check it. I'm thinking he even has his number. Oh, check it. I'm thinking. We become so incompetent and get buried into the small profits. It is little money. When you make that profit every single day for 10 years, you will not be wealthy. You will still be just getting by with life. Nyambe kao. 300,000 per day times Saturday, that is how many? 9 million Ugandan shillings. 9 million Ugandan shillings. Tomo kuba singo bugaga. No da to zimba apartment negwa. Nedda. Kanda ba kuyambi no gula Subaru, no gula motoka. No gula Subaru, no gula Mark X, no gula cheshida. Primo. Nechi? What's your car? What car do you want to buy? Don't tell me. I'm saying Subaru because I know Joseph loves Subaru so much. That's that car. You still buy that one, the average one. Take it. No government onano kemu ogende mu kaze milioni ebina mu atano jezili bisatu mu atano. Sasa tuzigenda kumala. Ato inzo butasuka onyo because even nambu ya the one who sells much tumanya atunda. Na kwilumu kwata asatu negata wela magoba nimbye. What really you man? Where a day that comes and you don't make 300,000 profit. Leave alone sales. Sales you can always make $1 million. What of you? Nengamba okubalancing offer magoga mitwala meka. Every day. You get the point. So let's focus on building the network. Sell as much as you can, but please spare some time to call people, to give your downlines time, to teach them network marketing, to read the book with your team and supervise it. Your first year network marketing on your life plan, like supervise the team culture of reading. Let your team grow because one day OQATA will open in Cameroon. One day OQATA will open in Singapore. One day OQATA will be established where? In those English-speaking countries. One day. Question is, do you have a team that will take OQATA there? Or you will leave the businesses for the Hamsons still? Because they aren't traveling there. The Jarias still. They aren't traveling there. So now we're going to give a business now we're in a team with after 2 years, I have a team that will be able to go to Mwanza, to Zambia, and other regions. It begins by giving your downline time. And also understanding that you are a networker, not a salesperson. Could you now? Hello? Yes. Now we are looking at the next year, this year's recognition. When is it? When is it? Which day? Which day of August? 28th. Some of you don't know because your upliners don't care to tell you even when the videos are being posted. 28th of August. Sit down with your team and set a target. Give yourselves commitments. Don't tell your upline, I don't want to go to the recognition rally and he owns a car. Make a commitment to go to the recognition rally with around 9 or 7 people. So that when the electricity of recognition is happening, now you are sure that those people can save another 3 or 4 or even a lifetime years in the business. But imagine, last month's recognition, you were alone, you were dancing. It's not bad to dance. But I am aware, Mr. Edmond Kayomuso yesterday signed 2 premiums because he had a downline who was in the event who came with another one. I think downline, something like that. Najja nga tuzina tukuba gundi nga waliwo ayinamu omuntu ali mpickinga motivation n'amasannyalaze ekintu kisobola kigenda kikola. We have to have someone in the audience who is being electrified with what is happening. Otegedde kigaane nti nno recognition ey'omwezi guno njayambyemu n'abantu bange bameka basatu afazaali balabe bigenda mu maaso, balabe 500 CV, balabe ba top ana, balabe nsenzi bakoze, no bagambe nange ngenda kikola bagenda kyepikira ne nzita you refuse kigaane kibeereko, be on it. Be on it. So that one day you wake up in the morning and maybe all this team at that column is your network. So you can also find surprise money. Log into your system and you find some money. You do just 1,000 CVs, then you enjoy money from 10,000 CVs. Otherwise, you have been such a very wonderful audience. Thank you for attending the trainings. You made it valuable, otherwise I could be talking to myself. We shall meet at midday to close the OPP. Thank you so much and have a very good morning.